Many people ask big questions. Why do we exist on this earth? What is the ultimate purpose of our lives? These are not new questions. They have been pondered by thinkers for centuries. Philosophers have debated, scientists have explored, yet the human heart often seeks something more. It seeks a deeper, more personal answer. This quest for meaning is a fundamental part of being human. It drives us to look beyond the material world. This search can feel overwhelming. Sometimes the answers seem just out of reach. We see a world full of beauty. We also see pain and confusion. It can be hard to make sense of it all. People look for answers in many places. Some find them in relationships, others seek them in careers or achievements. But often these things do not bring lasting peace. The feeling that something is missing can remain, a quiet whisper in the soul. The questions persist. Is there a grand design? Are we simply here by chance? These thoughts can lead to feelings of anxiety. They can also lead to a profound sense of wonder. The desire to understand our place in the universe is powerful. It is a journey many embark upon. Islam teaches that this worldly life is a test. It is not our final destination. Instead, it is a period of trial. We are here for a limited time. During this time, our actions are observed. Our choices matter greatly. Think of it like an examination. The results of this examination will determine our future. This future is in the hereafter, a life that is eternal. This concept shapes the Muslim's entire outlook on life. This journey through life has a clear goal. It is a journey towards God, known in Islam as Allah. Every experience, good or bad, is part of this test. The challenges we face are not random. They are opportunities for growth. They are chances to show patience and gratitude. Success in this test is not measured by wealth or fame. It is measured by our faith and our good deeds. This perspective helps to put worldly struggles into context. The idea of life as a test can be comforting. It means that difficulties have a purpose. They are not simply meaningless suffering. Instead, they are part of a divine plan. This understanding can give strength during hard times. It encourages resilience and a focus on long-term goals. The journey is temporary. The Qur'an, Islam's holy book, states a clear purpose. Allah says, "And I did not create the jinn and mankind except to worship me," Qur'an 51:56. This verse is central to understanding life in Islam. It tells us our primary function. We are created to worship God. This might sound restrictive to some. However, worship in Islam is a very broad concept. It is not limited to just prayers and fasting. Worship, or ibadah in Arabic, encompasses all actions. Any act done with the intention to please Allah becomes worship. This includes everyday activities. Being honest in business is worship. Being kind to your parents is worship. Smiling at someone is an act of charity, which is worship. Taking care of the environment is worship. Even enjoying lawful pleasures with gratitude to God can be worship. This makes the entire life a spiritual experience. This understanding transforms the mundane into the sacred. It means that every moment can be an act of devotion. A student studying diligently for an exam, intending to use that knowledge for good, is worshiping. A parent patiently raising children is worshiping. Life is rarely a smooth path. It is filled with ups and downs. We face challenges, disappointments, and losses. Islam teaches that these trials are not punishments. They are tests of our faith and patience. Just as a school exam tests a student's knowledge, life's difficulties test our spiritual strength. They reveal the depth of our trust in Allah. They show our ability to persevere in the face of adversity. These tests can come in many forms. They can be the loss of a loved one. They can be financial hardship or illness. They can be social pressures or personal struggles. The Quran reminds believers that they will be tested. Do people think that they will be left to say, "We believe," and they will not be tried? Quran 29:2. This prepares Muslims for difficulties. It helps them to see trials not as a sign of God's displeasure, but as an opportunity. Responding to these trials with patience is highly rewarded. Patience, or sabr in Arabic, is a cornerstone of faith. It does not mean passive resignation. It means actively striving to cope with difficulties. Section 5, The Fleeting World and the Eternal Promise. A core teaching in Islam is the temporary nature of this worldly life. It is often compared to a journey. We are travelers passing through. This world is not our permanent home. It is a place of preparation for the life to come. This next life is the hereafter, or akhirah. The akhirah is eternal and everlasting. This perspective profoundly influences a Muslim's priorities and actions in this world. The Quran frequently reminds us of this reality. It describes worldly pleasures as fleeting and often deceptive. Know that the life of this world is but amusement and diversion and adornment and boasting to one another and competition in increase of wealth and children. Qur'an 57:20. This does not mean Islam prohibits enjoying the good things in life. It means we should not become overly attached to them. We should not let them distract us from our ultimate purpose. The contrast between this world and the hereafter is stark. This life is short and finite. The hereafter is endless. The joys of this world are imperfect and temporary. The joys of paradise, the reward for the righteous, are perfect and eternal. Section 6. Finding Serenity. Fulfillment through Islamic Principles. Many people today search for inner peace and fulfillment. They seek it through various means. Islam proposes that true contentment is found in connection with God. By following Islamic principles, individuals can achieve a profound sense of peace. This peace comes from knowing one's purpose. It comes from living a life aligned with divine guidance. This is not just a claim, it is an experienced reality for many. Islamic principles cover all aspects of life. They provide guidance on personal conduct and social interactions. They teach honesty, justice, compassion, and forgiveness. Living by these principles helps to create a harmonious inner state. When one strives to be just and kind, it reduces internal conflict. When one practices forgiveness, it frees the heart from bitterness. The remembrance of God through prayer and reflection brings tranquility to the soul. The Qur'an says, unquestionably, by the remembrance of Allah, hearts are assured. Qur'an 13:28. This fulfillment is not solely dependent on external circumstances. A person can be wealthy and still feel empty. Section 7. Journeys to Purpose, Voices of Discovery. Countless individuals throughout history have found their life's purpose through Islam. Their stories are diverse, yet they share common themes. Many describe a period of searching and questioning. They felt a void that worldly success could not fill. Then, upon discovering Islam, they found answers that resonated deeply. These were not just intellectual answers. They were answers that touched their hearts and transformed their lives. This transformation brought them a clear sense of direction. Consider the story of Malcolm X. He was a prominent figure in the American civil rights movement. His early life was marked by struggle and anger. His journey to Islam, particularly after performing the Hajj pilgrimage, profoundly changed him. He found a message of universal brotherhood. He saw people of all races and backgrounds worshiping together. This experience reshaped his worldview. It gave him a new purpose focused on justice and unity, rooted in his faith. There are also many contemporary examples. People from various cultural and religious backgrounds embrace Islam. They often speak of finding peace and clarity. Scientists, artists, professionals, and ordinary individuals share their journeys. Section 8. The Role of Community in Islam. One of the most beautiful aspects of Islam is the emphasis it places on community. The concept of ummah signifies a global community of believers, united in their faith and purpose. Islam teaches that every Muslim is a brother or sister to another Muslim, fostering a sense of unity and mutual responsibility. The Friday congregational prayer, known as Jumu'ah, is a powerful example of this communal bond. Muslims gather at mosques, leaving behind their daily tasks to come together in worship and reflection. This weekly gathering strengthens social ties and promotes a collective consciousness. Furthermore, the practice of zakat, or almsgiving, is not just an individual act of charity, but a social obligation. It ensures that wealth circulates within the community, helping to uplift those in need and reducing economic disparities. This principle of sharing and caring for one another is at the heart of Islamic teachings. During the month of Ramadan, the sense of community is especially palpable. Muslims fast together, break their fast together, and engage in extra prayers and good deeds collectively. This shared experience fosters a deep sense of solidarity and empathy. Hajj, the pilgrimage to Mecca, is another profound manifestation of Islamic community. Millions of Muslims from around the world gather in the holy city, dressed in simple white garments, erasing distinctions of race, nationality, and social status. This powerful symbol of unity and equality leaves a lasting impact on all who participate. In essence, Islam's emphasis on community is not just about social gatherings or rituals. It is about building a supportive network where individuals care for each other, work together for common good, and strive to create a just and compassionate society. Scene 10. Subscribe now. Emotion, one music, upbeat, encouraging. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more content on the beauty and depth of Islam. Subscribe now. Section 8. Beyond Rituals. Islam as a Comprehensive Path. A common misconception about Islam is that it is merely a set of rituals. Some see it as just praying 5 times a day or fasting in Ramadan. While these acts of worship are indeed fundamental pillars, they are not the entirety of Islam. Islam is a deen, an Arabic word meaning a complete way of life. It provides guidance for every aspect of human existence. It covers personal morality, family life, social justice, and even economic principles. Islam offers a blueprint for a just and compassionate society. It emphasizes caring for the poor and needy. It promotes fairness in business dealings. It calls for protecting the environment. It provides guidelines for governance and international relations. These teachings are not separate from spirituality. They are an integral part of living a life that is pleasing to God. True faith is meant to manifest in good character and positive action in the world. Therefore, being a Muslim involves more than performing rituals. It involves striving to embody Islamic values in daily life. Honesty, integrity, humility, and kindness are central. Seeking knowledge is encouraged. Fulfilling responsibilities to family and community is essential. The rituals themselves are designed to reinforce these values. Prayer reminds one of God. Fasting teaches self-discipline and empathy for the hungry. Charity purifies wealth and fosters social solidarity. As we've explored, Islam is not just about rituals, but about living a life of purpose, compassion, and justice. If you found this journey insightful and want to learn more about the essence of Islam and its teachings, we invite you to join our community. By subscribing to our channel, you'll stay updated with our latest content.